Hey guys, I'm back with another Warframe build video, and today we'll be taking a look at Gyre, the electric ballerina. Yes, you will see a lot of skirt action when we are playing because it's gonna stay up the whole game. But yeah, let's get into the build. So, Archon shards, I do have 3 Talforge Violet shards for that ability damage on electricity status effect, and 2 Energy Max Talforge Azure shards. So if you want to min-max it even more, right, for more damage, you can definitely change these two for more Talforge Violet. But trust me, you don't need that because this thing already does really high amounts of damage. It scales really high too, because as you can see, I do also have pillage, which I subsumed my first with. This makes this build really strong in higher levels. But yeah, let's get into modding. So corrosive projection for earlier armor strip. Of course, you don't need corrosive projection if you have multi-augmented growing power and what's it called, Madroy. But if you are type of person that don't like to go in and out of your operator, corrosive projection is the best option. Transient fortitude, blind rage, augur secrets, and umbral intensify for more strength. Rolling guard for that survivability. Archon stretch and reach for augur reach for ability range, and of course Archon stretch, you know, on electric damage restores energy per second. This also restores energy per second if I have it on. And Cathode's current, the most important mod in this game, in this build. I mean, limiting an enemy will make the Rotosol discharge deal 200% damage, and it extends its duration by the same amount. So I also of course have Prime Surefooted for that knockdown resist because I'm gonna be using an Epitaph. Molt Augmented for ability strength, and Arcane Steadfast so I can get free ability cast. 3 of them too. Very nice. That's why I do not have Prime Flow. So Epitaph Build, as you can see, it's pure electric. Fulmination for that radial blast damage. So it goes farther away. Pistol Pestilence, Frostbite making viral, Sure Shot for more status chance, Convulsion for electricity, Barrel Diffusion for multi-shot, and Dodge Speed. The Dodge Speed is very useful, and you will see it's gonna make a huge difference when you're parkouring. Anemic Agility for fire rate. You can use the other 2 fire rate mods if you want, but I'm using Anemic Agility for, you know, comfort. Lethal Torrent for more fire rate, and of course, multi-shot. Pistol ammo mutation is there for my infinite ammo pickup. I don't need to worry about ammo with this. And the arcane is gonna be conjunction voltage on electricity status effect. It increases my multi-shot by 3% up to 40 times. And you know, multi-shot, more electricity damage, and just more damage in general. But yeah, very nice. And today I'll be using the Nautilus, and the only mod that you need is Mystic Bond, right? But of course, Guardian, Cordon, Vacuum all also benefits from Manifold Bond. Of course, right? Manifold Bond decreases all of these freaking duration, right? Very useful. Scene Disconstruct is not needed because I'm not using Equilibrium here. So, like I said, Mystic Bug is the only thing you need. And yeah, Helstrum. Here's the Helstrum build if you want to. It's just viral and radiation. Or you can go gas electric. There's like I only have 2 builds for this, but yeah, you can build it any way you want. But yeah, let's get into playtesting. Of course, I'm using Madrai, my favorite focus cooler. But yeah, what do I think about Gyre? I think she's one of the most fun Warframes in the game because of her mod, right? Without her mod, she's okay, right? She's just a weapon buffer without her mod. But with her mod, oh my god, it's so freaking. She's just a pure nuker. I'll give myself energy here though, because getting energy sucks. But once you have that energy, right? Hold on, let me. Okay. So do that. Press skill, and then wrong one. But yeah, there you go. I used the wrong weapon, but it's completely fine. Oh my god, look at this. A lot of crits, right? this thing nukes like crazy. It does more damage too if I kill an enemy. Not only that, since the armor changes, right? The Epitaph kind of got buffed because Blast exists, and the Epitaph does have innate Blast. And yeah, the Epitaph is really strong now. Even without armor strip, you can kill a lot of ads pretty easily. Wherever they are. I hate it when this happens. It's always when I'm recording. But yeah, let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, you don't need to armor strip them anymore. Last time you did, right? This build has been like a thing for a while now. Last time you did need to armor strip them in a way, because that Epitaph is really weak. But you don't need to anymore because the Epitaph has innate blast, and blast is really strong in lower level missions. But yeah, but of course you can pillage them to make them die faster. Very nice, very nice. And there's this thing. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but you can shoot as far as you want, right? Now let's go as far as I can, and the electricity lightning bolt will still hit the enemy. I think that's too far. Yeah, that's a bit too far, but at least 30 meters, right? I tested in the simulacrum. Roto Swell it has a range of like 30-ish meters, where you can proc its electric function. As you can see, if you shoot with your gun on an enemy, it'll do that lightning strike. It has like a 30-ish meter. I did test it in the simulacrum, but let me see again. Even though it says 7-meter range, right? It's not 7-meter range. That's, I think, for, yeah, the 7-meter range is only for this thing when you're running around. But when you're shooting, you can hit people from there. You see, you saw that? Yeah, that is more than 7 meters. There's no way that's 7 meters. But yeah, I don't know why DE didn't, put the actual range when you're shooting the enemy, because that's the main goal, I guess. That's her main goal. You shoot enemies while nuking, but when you're nuking, you also shoot enemies. But yeah, she does a lot of damage, like I said. And this is one of my go-to Steel Path circuit Warframe. She's so fun. She scales so well, right? If you ever get like the energy efficiency decrease, this thing scales so high, like so high. Because electricity is actually an underrated status effect. It's really good. The only drawback electricity has is just it's not good if there's no enemies around, right? Like to chain, and also armor. Electricity is an amazing status effect if you don't count those two drawbacks, which are if there are no enemies, it's not going to do as much damage, and it relies a heck ton of armor strip. But yeah, looks like I'm full with Molt Augmented. I'm gonna try to reset my my thingy. Let's do this. My abilities, I mean. And boom. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at that. Like, you don't need to armor strip. And right now, I'm not getting a good KPM, which is sad because enemies are not spawning right now. They're only like spawning here, and it's not even that much. Yeah, you can get 140 to 175 KPM with this build, right? Like, it's just dependent on tile set and enemy spawn radius or density and radius. And yeah, as you can see, against Acolytes, it's not bad, right? You do need a bit of enemies swarming around it so you can deal more damage. But without the enemies, it's still doing decent amount of damage. Oh my god, look at that. Yeah. There's also a reason why not a lot of people play Gyre. It's because she's annoying to farm, which is very understandable. I hate trying to get Gyre, right? As much as I hate trying to get Varuna. But who do you think is harder to get though? Is it Varuna or Gyre? I think both is quite annoying, but Varuna is more time based. Well, I don't know. You can still get Varuna, I think, a bit easier than Gyre. But yeah, that's Gyre, and that's how you play her. You just shoot armor strip if you need to. You don't need to armor strip, of course. And because the new armor status changes really buff the Epitaph, like this build is way stronger than before actually. But yeah, let's get into the recap. As you can see, 3 Tau Forge Violet shards for that ability damage on electricity status effect. 2 blue shards for energy max. Of course, you want a slight bit more min max. You can go more purple shard, but you definitely don't need it. Pillage for that armor strip. And here is the build for Gyre. Corrosive Projection for that earlier armor strip. Transient Fortitude, Blind Reach, Augur Secret, and Umbral Intensify for strength. Rolling Guard for survivability. Archon Stretch for my range, and of course Augur Secrets. This gives me extra energy per second. And Cathode's Grace for that synergy, the nuking synergy. Of course, I have Prime Surefooted for knockdown resist, but you can also change this to Power Drift if you want to. Prime Surefooted is just way too good of a mod. I still can't. Molt Augmented for ability strength, and Arcane Steadfast for 3 ability casts. As you saw, even when I'm using my abilities, I didn't really lose that much energy because of this. And of course, Mystic Bond on my Sentinel, but we'll get to that a bit later. So, Epitaph Build, Prime Fulmination for Blast Radius, Pistol Pestilence and Frostbite makes viral, Sewer Shot for more status chance, Conversion for electricity, Amalgam Barrel Diffusion for dodge speed and multi-shot, Anemic Agility for fire rate, and Lethal Torrent for both fire rate and multi-shot. My Excellence is gonna be Pistol Ammo Mutation for that ammo pickup, and Arcane's gonna be Conjunction Voltage for more multi-shot. And here is the Nautilus build. The Nautilus build, you only need Mystic Bond. Literally, you don't need anything else in this build but Mystic Bond. But yeah, if you want to copy it. Yeah, do it. I don't know. Helstrum, Gas Electric build, and of course, Viral build. But yeah, that's it for the vid, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.